North Korea says it'll liquidate all South Korean assets left behind in the now-shuttered joint industrial park in the North Korean city of Kaesong in the latest show of defiance against multiple sanctions from the UN, US, and South Korea, among others. Now, that complicates things for the South, which is sitting on a request from a humanitarian foundation that wants to make an aid shipment to the North. Our Connie Kim has our top story tonight.
North Korea has announced it'll scrap all inter-Korean economic cooperation and exchange projects in retaliation against South Korea's new independent sanctions on the regime. The statement from the North's Committee for the Peaceful Reunification of the Fatherland on Thursday said the regime will liquidate all South Korean assets in the North as Seoul shut down the Mount Kumgang tour project and the Kaesong Industrial Complex. It also said its military has switched to a preemptive attack mode and is waiting for the final command with the presidential office of Cheongwade as a primary target. The statement comes on the heels of South Korea's announcement on Tuesday of stiff new sanctions on Pyongyang, which followed the UN Security Council's latest resolution against the North. The South Korean sanctions blacklist includes more than 30 individuals and 20 entities that were not on the UN list and strengthens the maritime sanctions on the regime. South Korea has condemned North Korea's statement, adding that liquidating South Korean assets is an unacceptable provocative act.
North Korea must not destroy South Koreans' property. If it does, it will have to be responsible for all the consequences.
South Korean assets in the North are estimated to mount up to some $1.2 billion. But even as North Korea continues with its belligerent rhetoric, South Korea also says it's reviewing whether to approve a U.S.-based humanitarian foundation's request to ship medicine to tuberculosis patients in the North. Seoul's sanctions included stronger controls on imports and exports to and from North Korea, but aid to infants and pregnant women was an exception. If Seoul says no, it could further endanger the more than 1,500 North Koreans who have reportedly contracted tuberculosis. If South Korea gives the foundation the green light, it'll be Seoul's first decision on humanitarian aid since North Korea's nuclear test in early January. Connie Kim, Arirang News.